Hello, everyone. Oh, can you see my hair on YouTube? Can you even see me? Good Lord. This light goes up a little bit, but it makes my face look washed out, but it doesn't really give the room any light. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn on the library light. All right. Between those two things, or is it a little bit better? Perhaps. I have no idea. If I was looking straight into the light, right? The light needs to be behind this computer, but it's over here. So I have this sinister shadow look. It was a dark and stormy night. Now you all know. Hi, Mandy. Mwah! I was supposed to be in a webinar and it got canceled. So I was like, look, I look adorable. I'm wearing my Alethea Crimmins shirt. Very positivity oriented. So I figured, hey, I haven't done one of these in a couple of days. Yeah, I've been the social media has been taking over my brain and I needed to stop. I really, really needed to stop. My brain is on fire. I didn't sleep Sunday night and Monday night. I didn't sleep at all. I also was dehydrated, so I need to drink more of my unicorn tears or whatever. Unicorn water? I forget what they called it. Unicorn sweat? Unicorn sweat. That's what they called it when I was storm chasing. When you are dehydrated and you have also not had enough sleep, your eyeballs get so bloodshot that it hurts to look at anything. And that's what I was having yesterday. That was not pleasant. And I was super overtired. So I snapped at both Sarah and my mother. No. This is not the person I want to be. So, however, I did just order this little thing. Little, right? It's not that little. So I should note that it's about the size of a piece of paper. 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. But the roll of this, which is like a hard plastic binder, the roll of it is to hold your, those little Instamatic cameras that make the mini Polaroids. It's to hold those. I have one of them right here, but it's stuck on a thing. Like this one I have with Gone from my visit to see Vanner. Oh, we'll put it, there we go. So you can see it better. It's to put these, right? And I have brought my little camera like that, storm chasing, every single year. I bring it every year. I bring that little camera every single year, storm chasing. I still haven't used it, but this is skinny enough, right, to slip into my backpack that I always keep in the back seat. So if I wanted to use it, then I would have a place to store the pictures. But what I just realized is if I have K-pop photo cards, they fit in here too. So I'm totally writing that in my review. I mean, aesthetically, it's kind of boring. I don't know if you can put stickers on it. It's that kind of plastic. I'm not sure stickers stick to this kind of plastic. I don't know if I want to waste a sticker trying to figure it out. I'm looking at my desk because there's usually stickers here somewhere. Now, are they stickers I want to waste? I don't know, even if I even find any. But, I have so many things to do, and my brain is just... And the thing I need to be doing, I'm not going to say should be doing because should is a dirty word, but the thing I need to be doing is working on an edit that I got from Carter. So I'm so glad that I finally got to tell everyone my big Carter news. I'm very excited. Thank you to everyone who congratulated me on that, because let me tell you what, you might hear the thunder. It really is a dark and stormy night. This is why I have mood lighting. Celebrating by yourself is tough. You finish a novel, you get the big news that you can't share with anyone or whatever. And if you live by yourself, there's no one to celebrate with. The last time I finished a novel, I got up, I screamed at the ceiling, and I actually ran around the couch. I'm sure if anyone had been seeing me, God probably looked down and went, that child is crazy. Because I needed to physically celebrate. Thank you, Mandy. I love you. I I needed to physically celebrate my win. It's hard to celebrate your wins when you live alone. So yesterday, my big news finally went live. It was supposed to go live Monday, but it got postponed for whatever reason. All my news went live yesterday. I am now with Carter Hasegawa from the To Go To agency. Woohoo! I have known about this, like, it's been in the works since April. Yeah, we've been working on this since April. I just haven't been able to tell anyone. So in the meantime, Carter has given me edits on multiple books. I gave him 13 unpublished manuscripts. He gave me back edits on 2 so far. So what I need to do is work through the novel. I don't know who that is. They weren't scheduled to come. I need to work through the novel edits and get that done like as soon as possible, because he can't like send it to the editors until it's actually done, and it's not done. So it needs to be in a much better position. The edits aren't going to be hard to do. I mean, it may take me a few days, it may take me a week. I don't know. I need to go through the book again very slowly and try to address all of the things. But I think I can do it. I think I can do it. And that's going to take probably, yeah, like a week. But I can't do it if my eyeballs are bloodshot and my head hurts and strange people are knocking on the door for whatever reason. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, I might have got an Amazon package. I ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon. It is Prime Day. I have, not on my website, but on my Substack and my Patreon, I shared the Prime Day list. If you go to my shop, amazon.com/shop/Alethea Contis. I think that's it. It's either Princess Alethea or Alethea Contis. I think it's Alethea Contis. That's my little Amazon shop, and you'll be able to see my Prime Day list there of all the things that are. I'm in a meeting. Prime Day list there of all the things that are. I'm in a meeting. Are all the things on the list that I have gone through, and I don't know, just the good stuff, the funny stuff. I put everything in a list. So I also ordered a bunch of stuff because, you know, I needed things. So apparently that is not the Amazon delivery person. I don't know who that is. So the last time that happened, I was on a Zoom call. This was 2020, and I was on a Zoom school visit, and the person knocked on the door, and I just ignored it because I can't answer the door. I just ignore it. That's what doors are for. And I guess the person heard me talking, so they did what this person did and knocked again. And I continued to ignore it and pretend it wasn't happening. The person then proceeded to bang on the door like they were the FBI. And I screamed, "I'm in a meeting," in the middle of doing a school visit. And yeah, he went away finally. But it was nerve-wracking, and I'm supposed to be presenting, and I really got thrown off. So I was so mad. And I think it was the mail guy, because when I opened the door, there was a sticker, "Oh, you owe postage," or something. I had to sign for something. That was it. I had to sign for something. So as I'm walking outside, I hear the mail truck, because you can hear that engine. It's very distinctive. And it turns around and starts coming back. And I walked out to the street and I flagged him down because, you know, I live in a neighborhood. So I flagged him down and I said, "You have a package for me?" And so he brings me the package. He didn't actually ask me to sign anything. And I said, "I was in a meeting." And he said, "Oh, well, you didn't have your do not disturb. There was no do not disturb on the door." And I'm like, "This is not a hotel, sir. This is a neighborhood. And if I can't come to the door and I don't come to the door, it means I'm busy. Do not disturb me." Do you know how doors work, friend? I was so baffled. I was so baffled. Yeah, I have some very interesting stories from 2020, and that was one of, yeah, the ones that just kind of baffled me the most. Hi, everybody that's popping in. Hello. Oh, I apologize that I can't pick a time of day in order to do this, but hoping it saves to Instagram. If it doesn't, it will definitely save to YouTube and you can go back and watch it later, which is the great thing about making these little videos. And perhaps I will pop in on the Alethea show again tomorrow and let you know what the heck all that was about. I do know that the electric company is in the neighborhood putting flags in everyone's yard, but I thought they were finished doing that. So I'm not really sure what's going on. And no one needs to be bothering me when I'm in a storm. And if they hear me talking, then they need to just go away because I'm busy. Anyway, what's up with you guys? So I went all around the internet and yesterday doing all of I also had like blood work to do. I'm like going crazy with these what do they call them? Friend parties on TikTok, trying to grow a bunch of followers. Like it's almost like a game. They have totally gamified TikTok. And I need to get to 10K followers in order to do what I need to do as an author. It's crazy because they like treat me like a regular normal person because they think, oh well, you're not popular enough, not enough people know you. Well, just like not enough of my fans know that I'm on TikTok, whatever. So I have to get to 10,000 in order to do what I want to be able to do as an author. But so far I can only do like the little tiny things you can do when you hit 1,000. So I need to get to 5,000 and then I need to get to 10,000 and then I have to like do all the little things and jump through all the little hoops, and no kidding, it really is like a game. It is totally like a game. They have gamified TikTok. They are starting to gamify all the social media. Facebook just forced me to go to a professional profile, and this morning it was like, here are your achievement badges, and here Instagram did that for a while too, and I was like, these achievement badges are things that I do that you show only me, and it doesn't promote my stuff to anyone. It doesn't help my stuff get seen by most of my followers. What is the actual point? What is the point of these achievement things other than to literally gamify your social media? So now all of the social medias, because they're trying to be like TikTok, because TikTok is crazy popular, and if they can figure out a way to supplant TikTok, then maybe somebody can cancel TikTok. But too many people's incomes rely on TikTok. It is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So yeah, in the meantime, social media is gamifying all of social media, and I'm over it, because all of Meta, which is Facebook, Threads, Instagram, Meta just wants your money. Like, they're overt about the fact that they want your money. TikTok's like, come join, have friends, have fun. You can also make money. I mean, we make money too, but we're going to help you. And the higher you get with the numbers, the more they push out your videos. That's the way it should be if they want to make money off you. But one year, Sarah and I made a goal of getting as many followers as possible to my Facebook page. And we got up to 17, almost 18,000 followers on my Facebook page. And then the rules changed, and Facebook decided that no one was going to see anything I posted on my page. Nothing. They would see it if I posted to my group. So I still have the Brood Squad group, but my Facebook page. So yeah, we spent a good year. We were adding 1,000 people a month at one point, and we spent a good year getting that up to 18,000, and then it just became like a giant brick. Total dead weight. I could say whatever I wanted on that page, and nobody was going to see it because Facebook just wanted me to pay them money. Yes, Mandy, I am definitely in TikTok. Please follow me there. Please share my videos if you think they're great. Because yeah, I would love as many followers as humanly possible. I'm playing the numbers game. So I am in all of these follow parties where you follow people and they follow you back, which is why I am now following like 2,000 people I never would have known before a week ago. It's a game. It's a game, and I have to play that game. I mean, this is one of the hosts of my favorite follow party. She gives out a lot of really great advice. Her name is Taylor, and it's a lot of beginner advice. I mean, she's only been doing this for like 2 weeks. but she is a social media strategist. So she didn't go in there completely like a novice. Like she made a strategy and went for it, which I appreciate. Because I'm kind of the same way. I'm just slightly behind because I've just been screwing around on TikTok for the last year. Okay. And yeah, I got a good almost 1,000 followers just by myself screwing around. But like to actually play the numbers game, you got to just give up whatever your news feed is and just follow a crap load of people so you can hit those numbers and get those followers and unlock those things so you can do the stuff you need to do. So I need to get to 10K. That's it. I really, I would love to get to 10K on Instagram because they pulled the same crap. Oh, I'll get to 10K on Instagram. Dude, if they had done that garbage, when did they start Instagram? 10 years ago? Like, if they had done that garbage 10 years ago, I absolutely would have played the numbers game and gotten as many followers and done that whole follow back thing. I just wasn't one of those people. Twitter was the same way. I wasn't one of those people. I got 5,000 followers on Twitter, organically because they actually liked the stuff I posted. And it wasn't part of a whole, algorithm. Now every day is a fight with an algorithm. This is why I have a t-shirt. Every day is a fight with an algorithm. It is. It is. And now, even worse, it's an algorithm that is trained with AI. And AI came along, and have you noticed things that used to be easy for you are now harder and dumber, like autocorrect? Autocorrect has gotten dumber. And the reason is because of AI. All of these things I used to do and all of these like background machinations used to be easier and used to be more useful before AI got involved. And now that AI is involved and they're trying to train AI, it's like they've got an 8th grader working for their corporation trying to learn how to do everything. And they can't spell and everything is terrible. Oh, talk to text is terrible now. Try doing talk to text. It throws in 24 commas. It loves commas. It puts apostrophe S when it pluralizes things. Like it is so bad. Talk to text used to be so much better and it has gotten trashier. I actually had to turn off one of my phones, the one I use the most often. I turned off autocorrect and my life actually got a little better because autocorrect was screwing me up so much and doing the thing where it just goes ahead and puts in a word it thinks you're going to say. Dude, I am so much smarter than AI. It has no idea what I'm going to say. None. Could they have trained AI on Shakespeare? That would have been helpful to me. But no, they trained AI on everyone else. And everyone else in social media, this is going to sound super elitist, but they have a way lower IQ than I do. So it is not helpful to me. And then came all the little emails. Don't you want AI to help you write your email? No, actually, I'm a New York Times bestselling author. I can get a New York Times bestselling author to write my email. In fact, she is morally obligated to write every email I send. Why would I want AI? Oh my God, it's terrible. It's terrible. And they're trying to shove it down your throat so that you help train it. So that then they can use it to sell you stuff. Because this is America. Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up. And this is the 21st century world we live in. And I got to figure out how to do it. So I'm gamifying TikTok and sort of letting the other social medias sit. And then there's Blue Sky, which for a while was a nice respite. It was lovely. It's nice that it doesn't have an algorithm pushing out stuff and it's not going to suppress all the links that you post. However, Blue Sky has people who need to be gatekeepers and tell you that you have spinach in your teeth. In fact, they are morally obligated to tell you that you have spinach in your teeth. And I swear to you, I posted about my new agent on Blue Sky, and the first response I got was not a congratulations. It was, you need to write alt text if you're going to put a picture. Can you please do that? And I deleted my post. I just deleted it. Blue Sky didn't need me yesterday. Blue Sky didn't get me yesterday. Before I went storm chasing, I actually made a post. Don't you dare come at me with your alt text scolding because I am busy. I am on the road and it is literally dangerous for me to try and physically manually put this in. Now, again, I wish Blue Sky had an AI or some sort of algorithm to read what is in those pictures and put it in there themselves, because the impetus should not be on the human to do that. Because guess what? I don't have time for that. So Blue Sky gets videos, and every video, my alt text is cloud time lapse, every single one. Because I don't have time for that. But I have time when I'm lying in bed in the morning and I'm posting all over the internet. That's all I got time to do. But unless it's just a text post, Blue Sky is not going to get my presence. This is why I don't go to conventions anymore. That kind of crap is why I don't do conventions anymore. And it wasn't strangers, guys. It was my friends. It was the people I knew and loved that kept doing this crap. Like they're trying to just teach me to do better. We're just helping you. We're just looking out for you. We're concerned about your health. That's a great one. That's a great one. Concerned about your health is what immigrants' parents do when they think you're fat. Okay. I got pulled aside at a party that I was having so much fun at because my face was flushed, and a friend of mine who was a doctor was concerned I had lupus. Okay. I get it. I get if you're concerned for my health, could you maybe not pull me away from a really nice conversation and a party that I'm actually having fun at? Because I don't like parties. And that is not the first time I've been pulled aside at a party for some crap that had nothing to do with me. I mean, it kind of had something to do with me with the medical thing. But like, seriously, you know my phone number. Send me a text later. Why are you doing this at a party? I got pulled aside at a party. I won't be specific, but I got pulled aside because my friend said, that guy's been staring at your boobs. Is it bothering you? And I said, no. In fact, I was having a really good time and I had no idea. In fact, my boobs are on display for everyone. I have giant boobs, you guys. Guys have been staring at my boobs since I was 15. Okay? I am used to it. But now that you have pulled me aside at a party that I was having fun at to tell me this, why are you telling me this? If it bothered me, I would have come to you. You have to think that I am such a good friend that I would have come to you if it was bothering me. I get this all the time, and I am tired of being scolded for just trying to exist. So that's why I don't go to conventions anymore. And as soon as 2020 forced me to stop going, Dragon Con was my last holdout. I kept going to Dragon Con. I stopped going to the rest of them because I started storm chasing. And most of the conventions I wanted to go to were in May, but I couldn't do them if I wanted to storm chase. So Dragon Con was my last holdout until 2020. And once 2020 came along, I was like, I knew that there would be something that told me I should no longer go to Dragon Con, because I was working my butt off, spending so much money. And then I made money at Dragon Con, but only enough to break even. And that's a law of diminishing returns, because that was a lot of time and effort. I would just about make myself sick, and for literally nothing. Once I added up all the columns and came out to zero, like, why was I doing that to myself? My body can't do that anymore. So I stopped. And all I do now is storm chasing. And it is the most fun because no one there tells me how they think I should act. I mean, Chris gives me advice. Okay, Chris is allowed to give me advice. She's my storm chase partner, and she's been doing this for almost 30 years. Okay, I've almost been doing it for 10. She's almost been doing it for 3 times more than I have. Okay, yeah. She's allowed to give me advice, but the advice, when she gives it to me, I don't take it. Like, she doesn't ruin my fun while I'm having it. She doesn't ruin my fun when I'm in the middle of having it. Ooh, I have had a storm chaser do that though, and my K-pop people came to my rescue. But he was being weird and gatekeepy and mansplaining, so I let it go. I let it go, because we're friends. We're all family out there storm chasing. So here comes the rain. Here comes the rain, which means that the storm cloud is probably over my house and that I should get off because the lightning is going to be here. And I didn't want to be on here forever. I just wanted to pop in and be like, look at my amazing hair. I love it when it's this I need to start dyeing it before I go storm chasing, like a month before I go storm chasing, so that it grows out a little bit, because I actually get more compliments when you can see the roots and it gives it kind of this whole low light sort of effect. Yeah, it looks really good. So I wanted to show off my hair and have another Alethea show. And now I'm going to go rest. And tomorrow Chris is coming over and we are going to do some writing. And I promise I will work on that manuscript so that you guys can read it hopefully in like a year. Wouldn't that be nice? Fingers crossed. All right. I love you so much. I love you, friends. You're the best. And like, I can't touch my screen.